the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bears will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will have the football first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, Dave.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play. He can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Running into the open space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 30-yard line on 1st down.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Reed. The sure hands, it's Wilson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested kicks.
Running toward the goal line, it's a fumble! Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the move, it's Joyner. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Missouri State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Rides to back and leaves it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The give to the tailback. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. Turning it on. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. A&M comes back out with another first down. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Grabbed behind the line. It's Concepcion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Utah. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting a sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Owens. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected being where they are, which is pretty amazing considering this is already a really great jumping point. I can't wait to see how they play today.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. So 3 previous red zone trips and 3 points. That's not efficient. They'd like to get it in the end zone this time. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. He'll do it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They got to get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, he's got some space.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback pulled up through and sacked at the 12.
And it's been that kind of day so far for this offense, guys. This quarterback has never had an opportunity because he keeps getting sacked. That now already the fourth sack of the game. We're only in the second quarter. I guess the only good news, he hasn't turned it over yet. He hasn't been forced to throw the ball up into coverage, into a bad spot. He's been good about just eating the football, but they've got to find a way to find some rhythm here in the passing game moving forward.
Under fire. Finds his man. It's Robinson. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Bears will punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Off play action. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Makes the grab.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. Grab near the marker. It's Concepcion. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And it's good from 58 yards out. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll try the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Bears line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drills him with the stiff arm. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. To the ground with the back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air. It's Reed. Looking left. That's caught. It's Bussey. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Pulls it in, it's Wilson. The Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bussey. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through three. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On the ground. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This offense has converted twice on third down on this drive. A third time would sneaks into the end zone.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give on the counter. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Now they'll run the draw. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Finds his man. It's Joyner.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll sneak it. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The Bears will call on their punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. That's reeled in. It's Riley. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So here comes the Bear offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got his man. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. 1st and goal coming up. He's up to 86 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 13 over UTEP. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid tackle. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game, and you're going to have to just start taking shots.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll sneak in and try to surge forward. And the Bears have this offense rolling.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Finds his tight end. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. The short hands, it's Bussey. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Corner's going to give them room. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Back to pass on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.